Hey YouTube, Steelovon here, back with some nerding out with knives today. Today we're going to be looking at some fixed blades. So starting off, got a British bayonet here. It's probably not going to fit in frame, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. There's a very cool antique British bayonet. Don't ask me, I don't know the specifications on these. I'm not a bayonet aficionado. These were given to me as gifts, but they're still very cool. So there's one. Let's get another one. This is a French bayonet, I believe. Once again, don't quote me. It's got a cool recurved blade, very long, basically a short sword, but very cool. Got the armorer's marks there. Let's get another bayonet. This is a German bayonet, also given to me. I don't know the specifications. Thankfully it doesn't have any Nazism on it that I can see, so YouTube won't demonetize me. Oh wait. So there's that. There's those three. I'm going to clear these off because these don't really fit with the next group here. Next group. Here's a little fixed blade made by me. This is almost a paring knife. I made it in a kit when I was very young. This is the first knife I made. It's got that bookmarked walnut in it. The grain carries over. Brass pins. Say it's like a little paring knife. Did a hand rub satin on the blade, and then this little skull I was messing around with etching with electric and salt water. It came out okay. Like I said, this is a very early attempt. Also, I'm not sure why I made a sheath for a paring knife, but hey, now I can carry it if I want to. Next step. This is a knife from Brazil. I don't know anything about it. It's a very thin little chopper. Came with this leather sheath, which is kind of cool. But like I said, I don't know anything about it. Also got this is a case knife. The stacked leather handle. I believe aluminum Palmer on that. And this one's in stainless steel. Got gunk on the blade from the sheath. Very cool Pennsylvania made hunting knife that I have yet to use. Another bayonet. Look at that. It's a USMC Ontario bayonet. Never used, mostly just for fun. I Duracoated the sheath black. It was brown and the handle as well. So far it's been holding up pretty good. Only carried it a couple times. Yes, I'm that guy that carries a bayonet. Not in public, don't worry. Alright, next up. Actually, let's keep this out. God, you guys have already seen this, but this is the Topps Brothers of Bushcraft. Once again, hardly used on this one. I have so many knives that my knives don't tend to get a lot of use because it's spread out over so many. Anyway, there's that. And next, we got this is a Gerber strong arm. This is a sweet knife for what I paid for it. Once again, hardly used, but I love the ergonomics and how lightweight it is. I paid around $40 for this thing, and I've only seen it for $60 and $70 elsewhere. So very pleased with this blade. Made in Oregon. Not sure what the steel is on it. Probably 420 HC or something. Cool little ambi sheath for it. Just kind of jumble all these knives on here. Everybody's got to have a trusty Mora. This is my lesser used of the two robust that I have. This is a more robust. Both of them I have are in stainless. I've heard the carbons are good as well. A plastic sheath for it. Nothing special. Next up, this is the SE6. Probably my most used blade. Tend to use this for camping a lot. I like the sheath, I like the size of it. You can see this micarta is patinaing nicely. Really great. Overall, probably my favorite fixed blade that I have, at least all around. Time for another sword. Alright. It is the SE Jungless, or Hungless, depending how cool you are. This one, also 1090, like that SE6, and most SEs. This one I haven't used a ton. Took it out and was doing some chopping with it the other day, which is fun. But pretty new to me, honestly. And let's be real, it's really a short sword. Set this over here. And for the last one, some recent makes by me. This one's a little scalpel that I made. It's got a little kydex sheath on it. It's it's chisel ground, but I did sort of a zero convex edge on it. That's stupid sharp. And then the blade's 1080 high carbon steel. I acid etched it, stone washed it, and I did this mustard patina with stripes, which I think is pretty sweet. And then threw a lanyard on it with some, so we can get this to focus. Some like Fallout inspired nut beads. Anyway, it's not focusing properly. Whatever. So there's that. A recent make of mine. And then another recent make. This is another unnamed steel Ovan blade. Also 1080. Chisel ground. Nicely. Black micarta scales. Got these removable handle scales. These are a pain in the neck to do. The hardware that I got was too long by a long shot, so I had to cut them down, and they still almost didn't work. But anyway, I think it looks pretty good. The blade, I did a cold blue on it, which I think looks really cool. It's blacked out, nice contrast with the edge there. It's got a very steep edge, but man, is this thing sharp. Very cool. And of course, I had to make a kydex sheath with a little tech lock on it. I carry this offhand, so rides on my left side. Very happy with this thing. And I have another blade I'm working on right now, which is going to be a little EDC hunting knife. But I'll show that at a later date. Anyway, that concludes most of my fixed blades that I'm going to show now. And I'm going to probably do another video with some EDC fixed blades, more of this size, because I have several very small fixed blades. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a comment and all that jazz. And talk to you later. Bye.